Welcome to our channel. Today we're taking you on a journey through some of the most iconic destinations in France. From the romantic streets of Paris to the sun-drenched beaches of the French Riviera, we'll explore the history, culture, and natural beauty that make France so captivating. So, grab your beret, pack your appetite for adventure, and let's dive in. You can't talk about France without mentioning the Eiffel Tower. It was meant to be a temporary structure for the 1889 World's Fair. Standing at over 1,000 feet tall, it offers breathtaking views of the city. Our next stop takes us to the Louvre Museum, home to some of the most famous works of art in the world. We're talking about masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and the Winged Victory of Samothrace. If you think the Louvre is impressive from the outside, just wait until you step inside. This former royal palace-turned-museum houses a collection so vast and diverse it would take you days to see it all. You could wander through galleries filled with Egyptian antiquities, marvel at the brushstrokes of Italian Renaissance masters, or get lost in the grandeur of French Romantic paintings. And yes, the Mona Lisa is smaller than you might expect, but that enigmatic smile is something you have to see in person. From the heart of Paris, we journey to the Normandy coast to Mont Saint-Michel. A rocky island crowned with a medieval abbey rising out of the mist and tides, Mont Saint-Michel inspires awe and wonder. For centuries, pilgrims have made their way to this island. At high tide, the island is surrounded by water, transforming it into a mystical sight. Mont Saint-Michel is a destination that will stay with you long after you've left its shores. Our next stop takes us just outside of Paris to the Palace of Versailles, the epitome of grandeur and a symbol of the French monarchy's power. Stepping into Versailles is like stepping back in time to the reign of Louis XIV, the Sun King. You can practically hear the rustle of silk gowns and the click of heels on marble floors as you wander through the palace's opulent rooms. Each room is more lavish than the last, adorned with gilded moldings, sparkling chandeliers, and priceless works of art. Make sure to visit the Hall of Mirrors, a dazzling spectacle that never fails to impress. It's no wonder this was the setting for so many important historical events, including the signing of the Treaty of Versailles. But Versailles is more than just a palace. It's also home to sprawling gardens that are just as impressive as the palace itself. Take your time to wander through the manicured lawns, admire the intricate fountains, and get lost in the hedge maze. We return to Paris now, to a place that holds a special place in the hearts of many Notre Dame Cathedral. This masterpiece of French Gothic architecture has stood on the Ile de la Cité for over 850 years, witnessing centuries of history. As you approach the cathedral, take a moment to admire its facade, adorned with intricate sculptures, towering spires, and those iconic gargoyles. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by a sense of serenity and grandeur. The stained glass windows, some of the largest in the world, bathe the interior in a kaleidoscope of colors, creating an ethereal atmosphere. Even if you're not religious, you can't help but feel a sense of awe standing beneath those vaulted ceilings. The tragic fire that ravaged Notre Dame in 2019 was heartbreaking for people around the world. But the outpouring of support for Notre Dame's reconstruction has been incredible, a testament to the cathedral's enduring legacy. From the grandeur of Paris, we're heading south to the French Riviera, a place synonymous with sunshine, glamour, and the azure waters of the Mediterranean Sea. The French Riviera, also known as the Côte d'Azur, is a playground for the rich and famous, a stretch of coastline dotted with glamorous cities like Nice, Cannes, and Saint-Tropez. Watching the yachts bob in the harbor. And of course, no trip to the French Riviera would be complete without a visit to Monaco, the second smallest country in the world. This glittering principality is known for its casinos, its Formula One Grand Prix, and its luxurious lifestyle. But the French Riviera isn't just about glitz and glamour. You can also find charming villages perched on hillsides, their pastel-colored houses cascading down to the sea. Loire Valley castles, fairy tales in stone. From the sunny shores of the Mediterranean, we journey inland to the Loire Valley, the Garden of France. The Loire Valley is a tapestry of rolling hills, vineyards, and charming villages, all watched over by magnificent castles. These are the Châteaux de la Loire, grand residences built by French kings and nobles during the Renaissance. Our next stop takes us to Provence, a region in southeastern France that's captured the hearts and imaginations of travelers for centuries. Provence is a feast for the senses. Imagine fields of lavender, their purple hues stretching as far as the eye can see, their intoxicating fragrance filling the air. Picture yourself wandering through ancient Roman ruins, their weathered stones whispering tales of a bygone era. Provence is a place where life slows down, where you can savor the simple pleasures. Visit the charming villages perched on hilltops, their cobblestone streets lined with art galleries, boutiques and cafes. And of course, no trip to Provence would be complete without experiencing the region's vibrant markets, overflowing with fresh produce, local cheeses, and colorful fabrics. From the picturesque landscapes of Provence, we're off on a different kind of adventure, to a natural wonder that's constantly on the move, the Dune of Pilat. Located on the Atlantic coast, near Bordeaux, the Dune of Pilat is a sight to behold. It's a massive sand dune, the tallest in Europe, standing over 350 feet tall and stretching for over a mile along the coastline. The sheer scale of it is impressive, this mountain of sand rising up from the coastline. You can climb to the top, and the views from there are simply breathtaking. To the west, you have the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, its waves crashing against the shore. And to the east, you have a dense forest of pine trees, a stark contrast to the sandy landscape. The wind pushes the sand inland, a few meters each year, slowly engulfing the forest. So, the dune you see today won't be the same dune you see tomorrow. Our final destination takes us high into the French Alps, to the stunning region of Chamonix-Mont Blanc. This is a place where towering peaks pierce the clouds, where glaciers carve their way through valleys, and where the air is crisp and clean. At the heart of it all is Mont Blanc, the highest mountain in Western Europe, a majestic giant that dominates the skyline. Chamonix, a charming town nestled at the foot of Mont Blanc, is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. In the winter, it transforms into a world-renowned ski resort, attracting skiers and snowboarders from around the globe. Imagine yourself carving down those pristine slopes, the snow crunching beneath your skis. But Chamonix isn't just a winter wonderland. In the summer, the snow melts away to reveal lush green meadows, sparkling lakes, and hiking trails that wind their way through the mountains. And there you have it, some of the most iconic destinations in France that you simply can't miss. From the romantic streets of Paris to the sun-drenched beaches of the French Riviera, from the fairy tale castles of the Loire Valley to the majestic peaks of the Alps, France has something for everyone. Whether you're a history buff, an art lover, a foodie, or an adventurer, France will captivate your senses and leave you with memories to last a lifetime. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your French adventure today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel inspiration. Au revoir!